He'll be without one of his top receivers, actually his top receiver tonight. More on that in a minute. First pass complete, far side. It's Raymond Hudson who gets the first grab.
Great defense. Offense, excuse me.
Webb dumps it inside. Khalfani Muhammad's got some room. Nice game, but a flag. Coach. Webb with time. Throws and a little out for the Bears. Dumps it off to Muhammad. Pursued and slowed up initially.
For everyone to air out their frustrations. He said no one really took that seriously because they knew it was about emotion. He says he likes where his team is at right now. Said a lot of great.
And Watson will get another carry and get some yards up the middle. Nice game.
All the things we liked about the program up the wall, all the things we didn't like, and then the solutions to the things that we did not like. At the end of that meeting, we burned all the things we didn't like because we believed in the solutions.
It's for Cal. Set him up at the 40-yard line. And Watson will rumble along. So crushing by Washington. And they think that they've solved a lot of things for this team. Their opportunity to prove it is 60 minutes on the field tonight. Davis Webb drops it off. Popped in the backfield was Jordan Vesey.
See the safety's really deep for Oregon, rotating over to the three-receiver side.
So they'll give it to Watson. He'll have the first down and a bunch. Good open field.
Run first and then react to the pass.
Going for it down the sideline. A lot of hand fighting going on.
Yes.
Luke McMorris was in, perhaps as a decoy, as a tight end. Ball loose, out of bounds, but after. Muhammad will have it. Slices his way for the first down. Khalfani Muhammad.
He loves to be balanced in terms of his attack.
Empty backfield. Webb throws to a wide open receiver in the middle of the field.
Just to diagram it later.
Go quickly, throw it outside. Vesey again, spins away. Flag. Watson back in the game. Looking for some running room. Nothing doing on that far side. Austin. Watson again, up the gut. Still going, dropped at the... Webb throws, the fade, touchdown! Raymond Hudson with the Cal Bears score.
Recruitment center, it worked pretty well for him there.
So Cal with the ball, Davis Webb with a rare run, and he's knocked. Oregon showing a little pressure. Now they back off. Khalfani Muhammad, good rushing yardage. Jelks again wrestles him to the ground. There's Muhammad again. Across midfield before he's almost dropped that exchange, but he's got a lot of room. Again, it was this.
You look at this box count, there's only 5 people in box for the Ducks. They're going to run the football until that's changed.
I just keep handing it to 29. Webb going to make his reads and his checks. And hand it off again. Inside the 5-yard line. Left side of the offensive formation. Webb will pull it and throw to the end zone, and a touchdown for Cal. This one goes to Hudson. 8 of 10 tonight, 55 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He'll go to Trey Watson with the handoff, and Watson will have good yardage on first down. ESPN coverage begins on Wednesday night for the new season. Colorado walked off the field, being evaluated there. You saw the pass from Davis Webb out to Trey Watson is the running back. And a first down to Stovall, who's a... So Webb throws, and that completion, that's Robertson. Here comes Watson. Very nicely pursued to the out. Watson. He's going to have it.
When you're two deep safeties, you're light in the box. You can't cover everybody out there and also support the run.
It's going on here too. As Watson has the grab and has the first down and still hasn't been knocked down. Trey Watson, here's the other thing that's going on.
Push back away from the line of scrimmage.
You saw those total yards numbers. 49 for Oregon. There's Khalfani Muhammad. Going to run into a pile of players. Nothing much doing there for Cal. He's trying to get off the field as quick as they can.
Well, this is a great example. When you play tempo and don't get first downs, your defense is stuck on the field. And their defense is tired right now. They're not focused, and they're giving up easy plays.
Vic Ward. Well, Chris, here's the big challenge for the Oregon defense. Can they get a stop? Their offense just got some points. Can the defense get off the field and give the offense a chance to close things a little later?
I just throw him the ball right now.
Guy in the far outside the far hash mark. Now they're going to give it to Khalfani Muhammad instead. He'll be dropped and wrapped up. Henry Mondu seated at it tonight except for once. Webb with all kinds of time throws in behind.
On the season.
Got a receiver and got a first down and more.
They're trying to go fast again, but
the time Webb has. Throws far side to Stovall. He'll have 8 or so on first down.
that's 9 or 10 yards.
Hand it off. Inside instead. That was Muhammad.
Hopefully he wins some games, you get a chance, because it's going to take a couple years of recruiting classes to fix this.
Webb throws over the top of Stovall. And he
On double teams, etc. They don't have that. They were in a 3-4. But you still, it's about defense, and you still can have certain things that you don't do, like you got to learn how to play the option.
on fourth down.
Come all the way out here to play against each other again.
Near side, wide open. Raymond Hudson.
Now, because the other guy's way outside the tackle, trying to get down. Now, see him sneaking in at the last minute? That's what you try to do. Change the box count late. Confuse the...
Almost a circus catch.
It is neat.
One of the greats of our business. Of course, in his final season, calling the SEC for CBS. And Vern's going to make the picks tomorrow, and I think that'll be just a lot of fun.
You know, the problem for Myles Garrett before he left, there's enough time for both of these offenses to score the way they play.
Webb with time. Throws. Far sideline. Was he inbound? And Webb's going to keep it. You're credited for carrying the ball.
But that's what I was asking about, how many times he's really run the ball to run it as opposed to gotten sacked.
There's the flag. Torrey at the 44-yard line for the first down, Cal. Webb just a little bit opportunity. Can the Ducks defense step up and shut down Cal's offense and get off the field? Webb throws to a wide open Trey Watson, but a flag comes in. So a quick 30 yards of penalties moves the ball down the field for Cal to the 24-yard line. Here's Khalfani Muhammad. A nice job of stacking things up on the far side. Dump it off, coming back through. Vic Wharton looking for some help. Making a lot of it happen himself. Long. Throwing. Out of bounds, incomplete. And the fourth down. Webb hands off. Muhammad hit, but pushes forward.
As they want.
14-yard line for Davis Webb and the Bear Raid. He's going to throw to a wide open running back out of the backfield, and Trey Watson will walk into the end zone. All right, Chris, so there is Davis Webb and his numbers throwing the ball from the first half. He also did carry it twice for 12 yards, including on a key fourth down conversion. Marquise Stovall on a great. Drayton Carlberg just limped off the field for the Ducks. He'd gone out of the game injured earlier, had come back in, now just limped off again. Khalfani Muhammad won't get much with his first carry.
More stops this half.
Well, they need at least 3 and have to score on all 3 of those stops just to get even. They're 3 possessions behind in this one. And Muhammad not either. Muhammad will be right at the marker.
Fourth down.
Evades a couple and gets across midfield. Think about that leverage concept in a minute. Davis Webb throws, coming back for the ball, and how to get there, where you need to be, and cut off the forward attack. There's another forward attack for Trey Watson. Inside Mark Helfrich and Brady Hoke, something that stood out as being fairly poor from the Washington game, as Webb has all kinds of time. Coming back for the ball. And a nice catch was Brandon.
Enough to be able to see the blocking pattern emerge and defeat that, or get your eyes and your feet in the right place.
Watson as well. And here comes Watson. Brandon Flipper. Webb banged up early in that game. Hansen banged up late in it. Webb has played tonight. Hansen has not. He's been on the sidelines all night. Trey Watson's headed down to the 5-yard line. They learned how to run more precise routes where they're supposed to be in this Bear Raid offense. They get Webb's confidence more and more. There's
got to get the ball back, get a chance to score.
There's a different formation for the Bear Raid. Everybody in tight and pressure. Webb gets it away out of bounds before he is dropped to the. Going for the fade. Incomplete.
JT's back, and I hear there's another Bosa in town.
Trey Watson.
But I think we're going to find out something about Alabama this week. They're really highly favored over Texas A&M. I thought it.
Oh, a pick 6.
A pretty good pass rush. Can they play run defense? That's the big question I have.
And can they play with coolness and calmness in Tuscaloosa? Dump it off to Muhammad underneath with a herd of blue jerseys out in front of him. He's very close to the first 2, and half the people are your supporters than playing in Tuscaloosa with 100,000 wearing crimson. And Davis Webb's pooch punt will sail south. How much harm it comes back to do. Webb almost had that ball knocked out of his hands.
Didn't allow him anywhere to go with the ball.
First sack of the game for the Ducks. First sack of the season for Daniel. The run game comes near side.
Cal offense.
Can the Oregon defense stiffen again? A handoff to Watson. Great first down yardage for the Bears.
Talked about the fact that they'd like to run the ball. Sonny Dykes said he'd like to run it 70% of the time. He's doing a great job. His team is doing a great job tonight exploiting flats. Have a problem helping with the run and also covering the second receiver inside.
Here's the run. Nicely played at the bottom of the stack. Henry Mondu. They'll run it again. Into the center of the stack and not get very much. And it'll 17 on third downs tonight for Cal. Webb, ball tipped, and a penalty flag. They're all in tight. Nothing. They stopped them. All right, Cal offense has got to respond. That's Singleton. They have a few. Webb throws. And a nice cushion and making a couple of players miss. That's Bug. Ducks it off to Watson. He's got a little space. Be out almost to midfield before he's 7 yards of total offense for Trey Watson in this one. And counting. Keep it on the ground with Watson. And keep moving the chain. Does Cal. Watson wrapped up there by throws complete. Patrick Warstow. Watson. Wow, big crack in that hole. There. They dump it off on the inside
him, and it's tough to tackle him.
Wide open is Wharton. Near side, chased out of bounds at the 14.
I think they're coming because the safety coming down is what you really see. The linebacker's showing you, but the safety's dropped down too.
From the near side and throwing a ball to a receiver, looking to make a catch, and a touchdown it is! What a throw and what a catch! Watson!
Not in the middle of the field, not on the hash.
And that's the offensive team's choice.
Yes, exactly.
About that, Cochran, the tackle split out wide.
I wouldn't cover him.
Little deception, wide open. Would you cover him?
I would try to cover him. You don't need to cover number 75 anyway. Excites me a ton.
So Cal leading by 7. Offense on the field, 5:20 to go. Khalfani Muhammad with some running room outside. First down. Yards on the ground. Morris leading the way. Webb's going to pull it and throw. Knocked away.
Just a 4-man pass rush for Oregon.
Webb with a wide open receiver, and it was over. Starting on its own 17.5-yard line. Davis Webb's going to hand off. Khalfani Muhammad. Beautiful 10-yard run on first down. In the film room on Monday, won't it?
That's exactly right. The offensive line will block harder for you after that.
Muhammad again. Good comeback tackle there.
Heart of this team.
And if you're a Cal fan, you're trying to stay undefeated on your home field, and you got a chance. You've got the ball and a wide open receiver on the far side. Bug Rivera will be out close to midfield.
Prepared for that. Davis Webb, very crafty, knows where to go with the ball.
Cal with just the one timeout left after using a couple earlier. Webb's going to dump the screen into the middle, and it'll be Muhammad. Short gain as he's
11 out of 12 or something like that this year.
He is 11 out of 12, including hitting one earlier tonight. Good pursuit laterally. Davis Webb, the quarterback, with time, dumps it off. Got a receiver wide open, and a first down. Raymond Hudson
fighting for that first down yardage.
Webb with all kinds of time finds a wide open Trey Watson. He rematched the distance for what would be the career long for Matt Anderson. Webb throws outside, complete. Running for the sideline is Vic Wharton, and he's handed to Watson, and he's got some room. Inside the 25 to the 20. He missed it! Just a week ago, or their last game out, I should say, a week and a half ago. Khalfani Muhammad will have great yardage. And a first down for the Golden Bears. 43, the single safety back there. Center of the field for Oregon. Swing it out near side. Bug Rivera at the 5, at the 4, at the 3. Muhammad trying to get outside. He'll get stopped.
Their home field domination. Undefeated at home.
Second and goal from the 1. Muhammad didn't get there. Spread him out. Hand it off. No, Webb pulls it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Watson will be the running back next to Davis Webb this time. He will have the ball. He'll have 6 or 7 off the kick returner out of the end zone into his hands. Here's Webb going to look to throw. He's going to run out of bounds.
They may not go for it. They might kick a field goal. I think they'll go for it.
Webb throws. 3rd down. Now 1st down for Vic Morton. Pushed out of bounds inside. Webb on the option play. And Watson couldn't get to the edge. Knocked back, but still on his feet. Down to about the 1. Throw it to Stovall. He'll get down to the 5-yard line. And a flag is down. Webb throws near side. How did Dimitri? Webb throws across his body off the hand.